Okay, well, subscriber, this video is specifically regarding the new climate and tax law, which has been recently promulgated in the United States of America, which was signed by August 2022. Now this is in 2023 and it is fully functional. And in this video we will discuss the salient feature of this bill, of this law, and what are the key benefits of this tax and tax law. So this is Muhammad Asif Nadeem, registered professional technologist and CEO WS Engineering. Please do subscribe this channel for any latest updates on the technology and engineering point of view. So let's start without further ado. The new climate and tax law, President Biden signed in August 22. It was signed, and the inflation, actually it is the Inflation Reduction Act. It is a massive bill that represents the biggest investment in the climate action in the US history. Approximately $400 billion towards promoting domestic production of clean energy. It is actually the purpose of this investment in the industry of the local production of energy, that is green energy. It does not involve the coal or steam or the fuel energy that produce the smoke to pollute the atmosphere. So the key focus is to boost the green energy produced at domestic level through solar panels, through wind power, and other renewable resources. The technology and generally retrofitting the market to survive climate change, because it is a huge challenge it is a global challenge in the climate change environment, and the production of electricity through the steam power plant, through the fuel power, coal-based power plant, gas stations, all are very danger for the overall environment. So, and the new climate tax law, the act would slash US carbon emissions by 40% by 2030. It is estimated. American consumers are now eligible to save thousands of dollars when they buy an electric car, heat pump, solar panels, or energy efficient appliances. We will discuss in detail for the slides. Actually, it is a amnesty, you can say amnesty scheme to purchase the energy efficient appliances, or also to switch their home toward the energy production systems. Saving would be started in the current year, the 2023, as part of the Inflation Reduction Act, major legislation that aims to cut planet warming greenhouse gas emissions. Already explained. The law tackles two major sources of those emissions. The transportation, first of all, there's a huge portion produced by the transportation. And we look at the electric vehicles. Then the housing, it includes installation of house and improvement. Well, what will be we are discussed in the further slides. There are three main factors of this climate and tax law: the home improvements, second electric vehicles, and third electric vehicle chargers at homes. And these are the main focus points, and the people will be subsidized on purchasing or upgrading their homes on these 3 points. Further, the $300 tax credit, which goes directly against what you owe in tax. It will be deduction from the overall tax. At the end of the year, you have 5,000 taxes. You knock at 3,000 off, and you will only owe to 4,700, which will be applicable to you. If you spend $1,000 on installation of home, you would be able to get a tax credit of 30%. It is an example of this formula. As for solar, the bill extends an existing federal tax credit. It covers 30% of the expenditure on residential solar. If you install solar panels, you will get 30% deduction in your annual tax, not on the purchasing of. Yes, it's also studied that the prices of the solar panel and wind power parts is already on declining over the past years in the USA. So if you install that solar panels and the wind power station at your home, you will get 30% discount on your annual tax. Heat pumps is actually the device we will discuss in further slides in detail. A notable exception of to the Inflation Reduction Act $1,200 annual limit to tax credit is with the heat pumps only, which you can get $2,000. Very huge discount. Actually, heat pump water, instead of the burning gas like a traditional furnace, they use electricity to extract the heat from outdoor air and pump inside. They are actually dual purpose conditioning appliances which produce heating and cooling simultaneously. It depends upon the user what they need. Or extract the heat from indoor air and pump it outside. It's a really efficient way of moving heat from the one place to another way. It is a reversible conditioning based basically for when we need to cool the home also. It is very efficient and a very popular equipment in all over the world. You will get an even bigger discount, $8,000 on a heat pump if you instead qualify for a rebate. It's another topic we will discuss separately in the separate video. For a new electric vehicles, a maximum credit of $7,500 in the bill, an extension of a previous incentive. Starting on January 1, 2024, consumer can elect to take that money as a point of sale rebate also. Very important. It is very important to forecast for your future requirements, future purchasing of the electric cars. For used electric vehicles, the tax credit is either $4,000 or 30% of the sale price, which is applicable, but the vehicle cannot cost more than $25,000. So it's all about the salary feature of the energy bill passed by the US United States government in 2022, and it is applicable from the January 1st, 2023. With more passage of time, more feature will be incorporated in this bill. Stay blessed. Up to next class. Thank you very much.